Hi, how do I pronounce your name? Elia or Elia?
Elia?
Elia. Okay, nice to meet you today, Elia.
Yeah,
Well, how are you?
I'm doing well.
Aha, that's great. Do you love the weather now?
Yeah, it is sunny, but uh,
Mhm.
it is cold. from
Okay.
from
Mhm.
from yesterday's night, yeah,
Mhm.
it has been colder than before.
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
yesterday I took out my blanket,
Mhm.
which has cotton inside.
Oh, okay. You already really need it, right?
Yeah, right.
Mhm. Okay, well, yes, you better keep yourself warm to avoid getting or catching colds,
Yeah.
okay?
Okay.
All right. Well, what do you want us to talk about today? Is it your book or some articles or
Yeah.
any topic?
If yeah, I want to study a hop, yeah,
Mhm.
science
Mhm.
step on, and
Okay, science, yes.
mm, I want to
And
study only one chapter, and if we have some time left,
mhm.
then I
Mhm.
want to study idiom book.
Okay, all right. So let's go to your textbook. What topic do you want us to start from lesson one or chapter one?
No, I've already
Mm-hmm.
studied. Okay, wait for a second.
It's
Yeah.
okay.
So what is matter? Lesson
Mm-hmm.
one. Okay, what chapter is it? Oh, chapter six, and lesson
Chapter
one.
six.
Mm.
Ah, okay. So physical science. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so lesson one, we have what is matter. Okay, there you go. All right, so in here, when it comes to science, we have different kinds of topics. So it's not only about life, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so first, maybe do you want to tell me or do you want to read what is a matter?
Okay. Um, Matter is the physical part of the universe. So
Mhm.
uh, it is anything that occupy the space.
Mhm.
And the state of matter uh, can be in three forms, so solid, liquid, and gas. And
Mhm.
every matter has its own properties, so
Mhm.
such as color, shape, size, and taste, yeah, and
Mhm.
smell, yeah, those
Okay.
things.
Mhm. All right. Very good. Yes. When we were studying, this is always what they always say when it comes to matter. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Anything that takes up space.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah. So it really just depends because we have three: the solid, the liquid, and the gas. Most
Mm-hmm.
of the time, this is what we always see, but the gas is quite invisible, right?
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah,
it's
right.
there. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm. All right. So anyway, do you have any questions here first?
Mm. Okay, wait for a second.
Mm-hmm.
Exceptions. So, weight can be also a property of matter.
Uh-huh. Yes, the weight can
Mm.
be. Yes,
Mm-hmm.
because in here, when it comes to the weight, since it's not invisible, we
Mm-hmm.
can still hold it, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So it still occupies the space, okay?
Mm. Yeah.
But yes, of course, when it comes to this, yeah, the smell is really one thing here. We cannot see it, but
Mm-hmm.
it's there, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it also is our matter, okay?
Yeah, I
Mm-hmm.
mean, uh,
Yeah.
what did I ask? Okay, wait for a second.
Weight.
Oh yeah, wait.
Mhm.
So,
Mhm.
my question was, the state, weight can be the state of matter.
The
The
weight can be
state.
a state.
I mean the property. Sorry, the property.
Mhm. Okay, the properties. Yeah, you can say that it can be a property like feel, smell, or taste, right? But
Yeah.
most of the time, yes, they already don't include that. Okay, because when it comes to holding, for example, a fruit, you don't need to weigh it anymore. Okay, but it can still be a property of it. Okay.
Okay.
Mhm. All right. Anything else?
Yeah. No more.
No more? Okay. Just make sure that when it comes to this, this is what you can see or
Mhm.
also perhaps touch.
Mhm.
Okay? Yes, but of course, the gas, we cannot see it most of the time, right?
Mhm. Yep.
hmm Okay, well, let's try to continue.
Mhm.
Okay, let's see the next one there. Okay, there you go. Here we're going to have the weight or the mass or the volume. All right?
Mhm.
Okay, can you read?
Uh, I want to try to explain what
Oh, okay.
yeah, mass is. So in this page, it describes what mass is, and
Mhm.
basically, I think mass is weight. So
Yes, that's
yeah,
correct.
so yeah, mass means how heavy or light uh,
Mhm.
an object
An
is.
object. Very
Mm.
good. Yes.
And there is one way we can measure mass is
Mhm.
um, that we can use the balance scale. So if
Yes.
yeah, if
Mhm.
we put one object on the
Mhm.
right bowl
Mhm.
and
Mhm.
another object put on the left
Left.
bowl, and
Yes.
then if
Mhm.
object goes up, then it means
Mhm.
it is light.
Very
And
good.
yeah, that's
Mhm.
all.
Mm-hmm. Yes, that is correct. So see, that's why we can see which is heavier or not.
Mhm.
Yeah, if we have this weighing scale, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, but sometimes we can also use our hands to just check which is heavy or which is lighter, right?
Mhm. Yeah, right.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so this is our weight or the mass. Okay.
Mhm.
All right. How about the volume?
Okay, and
Mm-hmm.
volume is how much big or small an object is. So yeah. Oh, okay. So
Okay, hang on. I cannot transfer it. Okay, yes, continue.
uh,
Mhm.
so yeah, that's all.
Mhm. Okay. So in here now we can already see like the amount, right,
Mhm.
of the space that is occupied. Like this glass of water, we can
Mhm.
see that the volume of water is until there. Okay.
Mhm.
So that is the one that's been occupied. Okay.
Mhm.
Mhm. All right. So anything else you want to add here from the volume?
Yeah, so volume
Mhm.
is not equal to weight. So if
Mhm.
we put sand into
Mhm.
this cup, and
Mhm.
even it is heavier than this water, but it can the volume would be smaller than this water.
Okay, yes, because in here it's like the volume, the amount of space already takes up an object, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, so sometimes if you put a lot of coins or rocks in it,
Mm.
of course it will take up as an object there, okay?
Mhm. Okay.
But do you agree that, what was that? Two objects can have the same mass and a different volume, right?
Yeah, it can be.
Okay, it can
Mhm.
be.
Mhm.
Yeah, so no matter what kind of object that might be, it will still be the same.
Mhm.
Okay?
Yep.
Mm-hmm. All right. Anything else?
No, nothing more.
Nothing more? Okay, let's try to continue first. Okay, so in here we have some vocabulary check or our guide questions.
Mhm.
So let's start first with our guide questions here. Okay?
Yep.
All right, so it says here, number one, which object has more mass, a table or a pencil?
Yeah, it is a really easy question. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
my answer is a table. Yeah, a table
Mm-hmm.
has more mass.
Okay, very good. A table has more mass. Yeah, we always try to think like, is this book for just kids or even for adults? But
Uh,
they said, yeah, even though it's easy, yeah, it's still very good for adults, right?
mhm.
Okay, how about this one? Why is it important to know the state of the matter?
Yeah, it's really hard question.
Mm-hmm.
Even if it is written in Korean, I can think of yeah any answers. Yeah, I
Mm-hmm.
don't know why it is so important to know the state of matter.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Do you have
Aha.
any
So
ideas?
I just believe that maybe since we're talking about, let's say, our world or the universe,
Mm-hmm.
so they said that maybe they want to know what is just really in our universe, that they
Mm-hmm.
want to know what is the stuff that's been there. So
Mm-hmm.
they want to know if it's going to really, what you call, dampen the universe. So if there are already a lot, will the universe still float? Or will the universe already fall down? So
Mm-hmm.
when I was a kid, that's what I was thinking. But like you, until now, I really don't know what is the reason. But yeah, I believe they just want to know if it will still float. I mean, the universe, even
Mm-hmm.
though there are already a lot of matter there. So they
Mm-hmm.
want to know like maybe the numbers, like how heavy it is, how many. So they want to know about that. But yeah, I'm also really not sure.
Yeah, I think
Mhm.
normal people don't
Yes.
need to know about the state of matter that much, but scientists, yeah,
Yeah,
must know,
scientists.
yeah,
Mhm.
about the state of matter to develop our technology.
Okay, perhaps very good for the technology. It can happen.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah, they want to try and figure out different things. That's why they want to know those kinds of
mm,
things, right?
yeah, but
Maybe they want to develop it more. They want to try to invent something new. That's
mm-hmm.
why it's important for them. But my God, for them, it's all they want to know. But
Yeah,
for us regular people, not really.
yeah, I think so.
Okay, but how about this one? How do we know if an object has more volume than another object?
Yeah, I learned it from my textbook
Mhm.
when I was an elementary school student. So
Uh
we
huh.
can
Uh huh.
use water. So if we
Very
put,
good.
yeah, something into water, then I mean there
Mhm.
is a bowl, and we
Mhm.
put an object into water, then
Very
water
good.
is flows out.
Mhm.
Then we can
Mhm.
measure
Mhm.
how much water comes out of the bowl. Then we
Mhm.
can check the uh, how can I say? We can check
And check.
the not size. How
Mhm.
can I say it? We can check the
Mhm.
volume. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
we can check the volume or the level of the water, right?
level of the
Mm-hmm.
water. Mm-hmm.
Yes, because if you take out the object, you will already see like what's left from the water. What
Mm-hmm.
maybe it's just 1 ounce,
Mm-hmm.
2 ounce, or what level or ml. But you can
Mm-hmm.
say mostly the volume. Okay.
So can I
Mm-hmm.
say it has this the
These
the this object of volume is big? Can I say like
this
use the
object.
yeah use an
Mm-hmm.
adjective big?
We can say big, however, it depends on the object. Like, is it
Mm,
really big, or it's just
mm,
like a small coin or something?
mm.
Maybe we can say it's like heavier.
So could you go to
Mm-hmm.
the previous page?
Okay. hmm
Yeah.
All
So
right, from this one, yes.
can
Mm-hmm.
I say do I have to say this picture? How can I say
Sure.
the
Is
this
bigger.
picture has a
Mm-hmm.
bigger volume than
Mm-hmm.
this cup?
Okay, instead of saying bigger when it comes to this, we can say larger. Okay?
Larger.
Yes,
So,
we can say that this pitcher has a larger volume than this cup. All right?
so we
Instead
can
of saying bigger,
uh,
we
so
can.
so we can't say bigger when it comes
Mm-hmm.
to volume, but
Yes.
large is
Mm-hmm.
possible. And
Larger is possible. Yes.
how about
Mm-hmm.
smaller?
When it comes to smaller, what is the opposite of larger? I think it can be a smaller one, right?
Hmm. So
Mm-hmm.
this cup has a smaller
Smaller
volume
volume.
than
Yes.
this pitcher.
Than the pitcher. Yes.
Okay, I see.
Okay, we can use it when it comes to that. Okay, but bigger, I'm bigger because when it comes to bigger, it has like a different meaning, right? So when it's better to say just larger when it comes to something that you're talking about, like a pitcher, okay, or the average size. All right.
Okay.
Mhm. Okay. Anything else?
Yeah, nothing. Nothing more.
Nothing?
Mhm.
Okay, wait. Are you ready then? Let's try our vocabulary check here.
I think it
Okay.
let's just pass it because I know the answer. So
And it's quite easy,
yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah,
Okay then. How about this one? It's also
yeah,
okay?
yeah. It
Mm-hmm.
is also okay. Then let's just move on to an idiom
Oh,
mm,
an idiom.
book.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right, wait.
Hmm.
We have our idiom
Beginner.
book. Yeah,
Hmm.
from the big. Okay, what lesson are we? Are we going to start from the first one?
No, third chapter.
Okay, third chapter. There you go. Our third chapter is Happy Taxi. Oh, I really love this story here.
Oh, really?
All right, but were you able to already read the article or
Yeah.
this passage? Okay,
Mhm.
then since here we're going to talk about our idioms. Okay,
Mhm.
all right, there are four. What is the first one?
Put a smile on someone's face. And I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
There are four
Okay.
idioms, and
Yes.
are all these idioms used commonly in spoken English?
I can say for me, these three is quite common. You can always hear it most of
Mhm.
the time, even though it's just a regular conversation. But the
Mhm.
last one, not so much. I can hear you're very generous. That's it.
Mhm.
But generous to fault, not really.
Mhm.
Mhm.
So, if someone say, "I heard you know Nicole, so what is she like?" Then I have to say she is generous. But if I say
Mhm.
she is generous to a fault, it's a little
Mhm.
bit weird.
Yes, so especially for some people who don't know about the idiom or who's not familiar with it, they will wonder, what do you mean fault? So did she made a mistake? Did she have a fault? So they
Mhm.
will wonder about it. Okay? But
Mhm.
if you just say she's generous, they already know the word, right?
Mhm.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, but some people still use this, maybe the ones who are fond of really using idioms in a regular conversation. Okay?
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right. Oh, anyway, what else?
And I have another question.
It's
If
okay.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
if someone asks me that why do you favor your daughter over your son, then can I answer because she always puts smile on my face.
Okay. I think that would be a tough question there, but yeah, you can say that. But come to think of it, doesn't your other child put a smile on your face?
No, he also okay. Then put
Mm-hmm.
more smiles on my face.
Okay, then you can say that. Because it would be like unfair. They will think that, oh, so the daughter is the one you're just only making her happy, but the son
Mm,
doesn't make her happy. So I think it would be like a more biased answer. Okay? Yes,
okay.
maybe you can just try to give more reasons, like why you favor your daughter more. Okay, not just this expression or idiom. Okay.
Okay.
Mhm. Well, if you talk about both of them, then yes, it can put a smile on your face, even though they're
Okay.
hard-headed, right?
So if I
Mhm.
say my kids always put
Put
smiles on my
smile on my
face,
face. Mhm.
it's okay.
Yeah, that's okay, and it's a common answer, especially for mom when they're talking about their kids. Mhm.
Okay.
Okay. All
And
right. What else from the other idiom here?
yeah, and
Mhm.
handout.
Handout.
So as far as I know, if
Mhm.
there is no out, if we take out away, then
Mhm.
it is the same meaning. I mean, hand something to someone.
Yes, it's the same meaning. Mhm.
So if we add out, then the meaning of this idiom can be changed.
Not really, but most of the time when you say hand with an out, it means it's really free. You really give it to them freely.
Mm.
Okay? It's like you
Oh.
don't have it like as a command. You
Mhm.
don't try to ask it as a request, so just hand it out. So you give it out freely to someone, okay? Nobody told you to do it, but you just did it from your own, thinking or from your own heart, okay?
Okay, I see.
Yeah. Mhm. Yes, that's why they say hand it out or hand out, all right?
Okay.
Mhm. Okay, how about the other one? Make someone's
Okay.
day. Mhm.
Uh, yeah.
That's okay.
yeah,
Mhm.
I already know this expression because I've heard it, yeah, many times. So
That's
yeah, it's a
true.
very common expression.
Yes.
And I have another
Mhm.
question.
Oh,
Treat.
sure. Mhm.
Coffee cannot be included in treats.
In coffee, you mean?
Yeah, I mean, coffee.
Ah, sorry. Okay, there. Mhm. All right. From the hospital staff, treats and coffee. Mhm.
Hmm.
Okay.
So,
What do you mean that it cannot be included?
I mean, I think
Mhm.
coffee can
Mhm.
be a treat.
That's correct. Yeah, it
Oh,
can be a
then
treat.
why
Mhm.
it said a hospital staff treats and coffee? It mentioned the
Mhm.
coffee
Yeah.
apart from treat. So I
Mhm.
mean, yeah. So that why? Uh, so I thought, oh, coffee is not, how can I say, included in the
Mhm.
category of treat. That's why it
Uh-huh.
mentioned how can I say, separately.
Mhm.
So, but if coffee is in the category of a treat, then why
Mhm.
it is mentioned separately?
Separately. Okay. Maybe because in here, when it comes to the treats, it has a different kinds of maybe food. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Like, let's say sweets, sandwiches, or even other kinds of food. Because in here, they try to say this separately because it's a drink, perhaps.
Mm-hmm.
Or they just really want to separate coffee in a really one word because it means that when it comes to the stuff, they really love it more, and the treats is for other people. Okay? So it's like they want to have it more, what do you call it? They want to solidify this kind of word as one, not just incorporate it with the same treats. Because for others, when they say treats, this means these are just like, candies, donuts, sandwiches, or such a stuff. So when we talk about it, we're thinking of kids.
Mm-hmm.
hmm but coffee, we cannot have it for drinks. So that's why they want to just separately mention it out of the context of our word treat. But it's still part of that, okay?
Oh,
It
yeah.
just depends on how the person really use it or think about it, okay?
So, as far as I know,
Mhm.
treat means a snack, right?
Yes, a snack. Like what I said, maybe donuts,
Yeah.
sandwiches, or those
So,
kinds of
mm,
drink
if
food.
if it is written like the hospital staff snacks, then what's the
Mhm.
difference using snacks and treats in this
Mhm.
context?
Well, I think because when it comes to snacks, snacks means it's like you're going to even just buy it on your own.
Mm-hmm.
But when we say treat, it's either one person can just really buy everything for all the people. Okay? So that is just the meaning out of the context. So if I say, Elia, let's go out and get some coffee, I'll treat you, something like that, it
Mm-hmm.
means that I'm going to pay for it. Okay? But if I'll just say, let's go have a snack, and there's no treat there, it's okay to think that maybe you're going to pay for yourself or you're going to buy it for
Um,
yourself.
but after
Just to
school,
make it clear. Yeah,
yeah,
after school.
after school, when kids get home, then they
Mhm.
ask their mom, give me my snack, like that.
Mhm.
So kids
Okay.
don't buy their snack on their
Mhm.
own by
Mhm.
themselves, but they ask
Uh-huh.
their mother their
Yes.
snacks.
Mhm.
So in that case, as far as I know, we don't use the word treat instead
Mhm.
of yeah, a snack.
Okay, because in here, when it comes to the snack, this is just like a portion of what they going to eat, like a small food in the afternoon, right? Or it's
Mm-hmm.
in between meals, okay?
Mm-hmm.
But when it comes to treats, this is more like what is that? Like a special one, like
So.
you can only eat it occasionally, or
Mm-hmm.
it can be called treat because someone will probably give it to you. hmm Yeah, that can be the difference there. Or when it comes to mom, okay, a snack is just a regular food that they usually have between meals, but a treat is you will give it to them because maybe they did something really good in school. Okay?
Okay.
So the snack will be a different food, not the regular sandwich. It can be a burger, right? So that
Okay.
can be a different thing there. Okay?
Okay.
Mhm. Yes.
Treats are
So
kind of a gift. So when they
it
did something good,
mhm.
or when they, yeah, it's kind of a reward, I think.
Yes, there is a possibility that it can be a reward because, like what I said, if they did something good, then they can have a better food than their regular snack. Okay,
Okay.
that can already be regarded as a treat. Okay.
Okay. I
Yeah,
see.
but back to this, maybe because they just want to give a separate, meaning for the coffee, since for them, coffee is really a big gesture. Okay.
Big gesture.
Yes, yeah, a gesture, a really big gesture for them. Like if they give you coffee, it's like they're already your hero. hmm Yeah, here's a coffee for you, and then you say, "Oh, thank God, you're my hero." So it's like a coffee for them is really a very different treat. Okay.
So
Mhm.
anyway, if in this context, it's
Mhm.
not proper to use snack instead of a
Mhm.
treat.
Aha, yes, because in
Uh-huh.
here they can just get snacks regularly and it's quite a little bit the same every day, okay? But perhaps
Okay.
in here the treats is just becoming a treat because it's like a special food or they don't really receive these kinds of food like every day, okay? That's
Okay.
why it became a treat for them, all
Okay.
right? Mhm.
And
Okay,
yeah.
yes. And
And
continue. Mhm.
yeah, I have a request. When
Mhm.
you
Mhm.
give me feedback, I
Mhm.
mean,
Mhm.
please write my wrong sentences, only my
Mhm.
wrong sentences, and I want to
Only.
correct
Yeah.
my
Mhm.
sentences by myself,
Mhm.
and
Mhm.
I want to send you uh, after I correct my sentences by myself.
Mhm.
So
Uh-huh.
just yeah, delete your
Mhm.
sentences, correct the
Mhm. Mhm.
sentences, and
Yes.
give me my wrong sentences. Oh,
Just the
in
wrong
my yeah.
sentences.
Okay.
Mhm. Okay then. But your comments or your feedbacks, I will still write some.
Yeah,
Or
yeah.
yeah. Okay. All right. I got it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Just wait for it. Maybe a couple of minutes. Okay.
Okay.
All right. But thank you. And if you have some other questions, just
No.
message me. All right?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you. And I hope to see you again maybe next time. All right?
Okay. See you.
Okay. See you and have a good
You
day.
too. Bye.
Bye.